Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. And on today's video, well, we are going to be doing quite a bit. So I did decide that I am going to be doing a half fall, half winter island. So I got my work cut out for me. Hopefully I can get as much done as possible by the end of December, but we'll see. We may go into the new year just a little bit. But first things we need to do is, well, terraform a lot, because we have, I probably will edit this in just to show you guys a better demonstration, but half of the map is going to be fall and then half of the map is going to be winter. However, I decide to divide this up, but I'm going to try my best to do it right in the middle. But we have the remainder of all of this portion left. So we have a lot of work to get done, a lot of terraforming, and we have to move quite a bit of things in our flower explosion over here. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Probably the first thing we're going to do is terraform the water, because that is the worst. So the first little portion of this, I guess, video is going to be some terraforming and cleanup. So you guys enjoy this. I know that Puddles will. She's over here chilling with the pond I'm about to destroy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And now that we're done with the water terraforming, we can go ahead and place down our line to help me help you see where, like, the I guess, like, where the divide is. So we're gonna make one going all the way across. Now, I've done this before in my 401 challenge. If you guys have not seen that video, I recommend watching that series. It was definitely a really good one. Probably one, if not my favorite series that I've done. But yeah, so we're gonna stretch this all the way across to the other side. Now, it may not be perfect. Let me see how I was going. Yeah, so it may not be exactly perfect. This actually probably should have been screwed up maybe one or two, but this will do for right now. So we're gonna stretch this all the way across, and then we actually need to move some houses around. We got Dobby in like a video or so ago, so we need to move him into the cul-de-sac. Originally I was going to put lead cherry there, but where I have kind of flipped the script and decided to do part Christmas Island 2 or holiday winter island, whatever you want to call it, I don't think I'm going to keep cherry anymore, and I'm going to get 5 like winter villagers. I do really want to get Flurry. If you guys have any recommendations on who else I should get, please leave them down below. I am very excited to actually look for some. Hopefully, maybe some easier ones. So like a big list will be very helpful on getting villagers that you guys want to. So yeah, let me know down below. But I am going to quickly stretch this all the way across, and then we can get on moving villagers and probably some of the other housing around, so we can actually start with the build on this whole other side right here. So let's go ahead and complete this and then move some houses around. So I had to do a lot more than I thought just then, but since I'm here, I'm actually going to go ahead and finish up with everything. I am going to pick up all the trees and all the items and all of these flowers. So this might take me a minute. I also left this kind of like caged in so my flower explosion doesn't go any further, because I'm going to use them probably in the remainder of this portion here. So that's what we're going to be doing next, and then we can actually move some stuff around. So let's go ahead and get on that. I need to grab a trash can because my inventory is definitely going to get full. So be right back. Okay, so now that a majority of our terraforming and flower picking is now done, we can go ahead and speak to Tom Nook. So what we need to do now is we need to remove one bridge, and then we need to change out Cherry's house for Dobby's house, and then move a few more things around, and then we can actually start our build. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and demolish something. Actually, yeah, I want layout changes. This, I don't know why I do this so many times, and I feel like I did choose the wrong thing. Anyways, we can just move Cherry's house first, and then I think we can go ahead and demolish something at the same time. I always forget what you can and cannot do, but let's go ahead and do this, and then yeah, I will speak to you guys once again when I have completed all of these tasks, and then hopefully we can start with our build. Now that we got a majority of everything moved, unfortunately I have not upgraded my museum yet, so we'll kind of get to that when we get to that. But I need to kind of map out how I'm going to do things. I am going into this kind of blind because I want to get this done. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to map out the road very first thing, and then see what we can come up with. I don't have anything particularly in mind, but everything needs to be filled in so we can say that this fall portion is completed. So let's go ahead and start off with the long way, which is to path out everything first, and then see if I come up with anything. So let's go ahead and do another road montage, and hopefully I can come up with something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this road montage. So I think I'm going to upgrade this all the way. I definitely will get that later on in this video, but for now we need to start decorating around basically everywhere to fill everything in as much as possible. So what I'm going to start off with is honestly placing down trees randomly everywhere, and then also coming up with some sort of like little builds here and there to help fill in the area, which can be a task all in itself. But what I'm going to do starting off is honestly just filling stuff in with trees around to give some more height and some interest to things. And I want to place down just randomly some benches and stuff, again, to help kind of fill in the area. So I went ahead and grabbed a lot of random things to place around everywhere to help fill in the gaps, because there is a lot of them currently, and honestly this is going to be probably a really long video. Of course there's going to be a lot of speed ups here and there for you guys at least, but yeah, But the trees honestly are really going to help a lot. Definitely fill in a lot of the weird gaps and stuff. And honestly, this is probably going to make the build itself feel really big compared to like everything, because the roads are going to help kind of make that like winding paths. And I made this really cool one. I was actually kind of surprised it worked out over here on the end. I really like how this looks. But yeah, so a lot of round street lamps too. I'm gonna be placing around. Again, kind of the same stuff over and over again, but it really is gonna bring everything together and make everything look really good. In the middle here, I might do like some sort of like theater of some sort, but I'm probably gonna do a lot of fields, stuff going around to help kind of create like the fall aesthetic that I'm going for. Honestly, I might do it right here because this is a very big and open area. I feel like that might look kind of cool, just to kind of again bring everything together as much as possible. So yeah, I am going to randomly spread out some things, and then we'll get back to the next portion. Alright, so now that we have made a lot of progress, again, I need a lot of filler things to go in here. I really like this like cart I put here, like a grocery cart, like it's abandoned or something. I just think that looks really cool and realistic. Now anyways, back on one of the main builds we're going to do over here, I am going to make a wheat field like sort of thing. I don't really know. I want a pretty good size wheat field with some tractors in it. I think it'll look really cool and definitely kind of tie off the end over here. I definitely have a lot more decorating to do, and I am definitely putting off, I don't know why I don't want to do it, but I really don't want to upgrade the museum just because it is kind of just another thing you have to do. But anyways, now it's time to fill in this area with a lot of wheat. I probably will have to time travel quite a bit because I honestly do not have that much. I do have a few in my storage shed, but I think I will need quite a bit more, especially if I'm looking to fill in a good portion of this. So we'll see what we end up with. I think it will look pretty cool overall, and hopefully we can finish up all the fall area that we need to complete. Again, I am primarily doing this not as fast as I can, but as quickly as I can, because I really want to get started on the winter stuff. I kind of feel left out and I want to be a part of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab some more items and fill in most as possible, and we'll see what we can get. Yeah, so I am going to need a lot of wheat fields, but if you check it out from right here, that looks absolutely cool. I really love how that looks. And this will be like a little entrance way to kind of get in so you can kind of run in the fields. But yeah, I am going to need a lot of wheat fields. I really don't know how many I'm going to need entirely. But yeah, I'll go ahead and time travel and order more and hopefully finish up this little part. And then what's left, we really need to decorate in this area because it's kind of bare. And then over here, I have no idea what I'm going to put over here just yet. But yeah, we need to fill it in with something and then decorate a little bit more on the roads. And honestly, that should wrap up everything. Of course, I still have to upgrade my museum, so that's a task all in itself. So yeah, I'll be right back with some more wheat fields. Okay, so while I am ordering those wheat fields, I actually am going to pick up quite a few of these items over here, and I'm going to spice some things up a little bit because this is getting a little bit, I don't know, I feel like it's missing a lot of things. So I want to add different little builds to each, like each one of these areas. I feel like it will look really cool. So I'm going to do just that, and I'm going to create this place into a little theater. I think it will look really cool and kind of tie in this area a little bit better rather than it being just some random stuff like in the center here. And with me talking live, this is kind of, I don't know, showing you the nitty gritty a little of everything, because like every build that I do is definitely not perfect, so there's a lot of workaround when it comes to my videos and actually seeing what I'm creating. And yeah, I was not happy with that, so I actually took a break and thought a little bit before I kept on going on. And also too, I'm having to order a lot of wheat fields to make my little wheat farm tractor thing up there, so that's going to take me a minute anyways. So I just thought I just might be better off thinking about what I actually want to make. So what I'm doing first is I'm going to lay down some path just to fill in this area, so it's not just, you know, just regular like in-game grass. You can actually have a path over it so it looks a little bit better. Fill this in, and then we are going to make it look just really cute and cozy. What I think is fall, you know, what fall is, right? Just cozy stuff. And this is actually my favorite, like, I don't know if you call them like an NPC, or I really don't know, but honestly, I might buy some turnips. I feel like that might be helpful. But yeah, Daisy May is my favorite. I just think she's super cute, and I really like Sahara. She's, again, super cute. It's kind of funny because I would typically never add this in a video, but why not? This is actually the first time I'm talking to her, apparently. Maybe I can skip that. Yep. And then I'll go ahead and actually buy some, because this is going to save me a lot of headache later. Go ahead and buy 100 of them. I remember back in the day when you would always check your shops to see like the bell cost and how much everything is going for. I think the most I've ever had was like 290 something. I never got like crazy lucky like in the 600s or whatever it is. So that is all the path that we're going to use. I'm going to quickly collect this thing so it doesn't keep on showing on my screen all the time. I've actually collected a lot of Nook Moths during this video. It's been kind of crazy. But anyways, we can go ahead and place down our projection screen. This is actually pretty cool. I tried to customize it, but it already has stuff on there, so I didn't really have to bother with that, which was really nice. And I got me a log bench, and then I also got some hay beds I'm gonna put down. And what is a movie night without popcorn? So I went ahead and grabbed some snacks that we could place on here. Super cute, and I really like that actually. And then I got some hay beds as well. There they are, to kind of go with the fall aesthetic. And then I want this to be one gap in between so you can come in here, which is super cute. I really like this. I'm glad that I went back and actually did some different things, because I was getting a little worried because I didn't like how stuff was turning out. Actually, I did get a little sign too that I wanted to throw in here just to see what it looked like. I knew that I grabbed more hay beds. There we go. Kind of just go overkill, and then you can't really sit on these. You can only lay down, but you kind of get what I'm going for here. And then I have this red chalk sign here that I wanted to use. Kind of acts like a, I don't know, it has like popcorn and like snacks and stuff on it. I thought this was just kind of cool looking. I don't know. And then over here, I was gonna add a stall, and then I'm gonna put some snacks to act like a little concession stand. Again, just a little cute stuff here and there that I think will help tie this, you know, little everything together. It looks really cool too. I really like the in-game like code that you can use for this. I just think that looks really cute and nice. Why not? And then honestly, I could probably fit another, let's see, I think I have one more. Yeah, fit one more hay bed in. Bring it down. And you know what? I think that looks great and a lot better than what it did look like, I feel like. Now over here, I did grab, honestly, quite a few things that I wanted to throw in and to help kind of spicing up what we've already created, because it was slacking quite a bit in my opinion. Let me see. Throw this in here, and then right in the middle, wanted to add one of these to act like a little projection, but you can just play music. Actually, you know what? Maybe rather than being in the middle of the aisle, we can put it right beside it. Yeah, that looks nice. And I think you can kind of get the picture of what this is. Because I know it's just kind of put together random stuff, but I think this looks really good. And honestly, it fills in the area a lot better. It looks way more clean. Now, for up here too, I actually don't like this. So I am going to take this down and we're going to use this for something pretty cool. So I know for trick or treat, some people aren't able to, or it's like a weird part of the week and, you know, families can't bring their kiddos out or whatever it may be. So they do something called trunk or treat. And that's what we're going to put right here. Let me go grab some cars really quick and I'll show you kind of my concept. Hopefully it turns out okay. So now that I got some cars, I'm actually going to, can I eat this pumpkin? No. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and eat my turnips that I got from Daisy May, conveniently enough. And we're going to pick up this tree here. Now, so for this concept, we are only going to use 3 cars, and it doesn't have to be in any particular order. I really don't know how this will turn out, but I think it will look a lot better than just a random like fountain, I guess. And go figure, my controller's about to die. It happens all the time with me. But you want 3 cars lined up here, and then let me see, just something simple and I don't know, kind of does the job right here. And then in front of it, I was gonna put these little spooky, they're called spooky treats. Could be wrong. It's a lamp, or is it the candy set? There we go. Just right against the cars. I don't know if these can be pushed in. Oh, they can. Okay. So I'm actually gonna press these in way up there actually. Cool. But I think this is kind of a cool concept. Some people may come to this island and be like, what the heck is this? But hopefully some people out there kind of get what I'm doing and what I'm going for here. It's just something cute and festive that is thinking outside the box, I feel like. And I feel like can, I don't know, make sense to someone out there. And then maybe they could put it on their Halloween or Fall Island, whatever they're going for. Just something cute. Now, I don't know if this would be overkill, but I do have a spooky arch. I tell you what, we'll go with it. Why not? Let me see. There we go. Yeah, I think this looks really good. I don't know if I could fit. I might have to remove these. And if I do, it's okay. Because I saw the spooky tree here. Yeah, I really like that. Now, I don't know if I press this back one, maybe? No. These little like trees that you can create have an extremely weird hitbox, so it doesn't really work out that well. Now, I picked up those fences, and then I can just simply reuse them maybe right here. And one right here. And I think that's a lot better look than what we were going for originally. Honestly, it just looks way better and it ties everything in. I like it a lot. So now we have another area right here that is just extremely bare, and I was just caging it off honestly at this point, but I want to create more things around here. So I'm thinking if I should create like a little bakery of some sort. I'm not really too sure. Over here there's still a really awkward empty spot, so I wonder if I can add another like spooky tree. If I can, that would be really nice. I don't know if I have another one on me. It's always so awkward looking for things when you're recording because you never really find what you need, and it doesn't look like I do. Okay, so what we need to do next is we need to upgrade our museum. We're going to kind of create it into like a haunted museum type of thing, and then we need a crap load of wheat fields still, but I am much happier with this. And then also I need to figure out what I want to do over here, so I'll be back once I either have more wheat fields or come up with an idea. Okay, so I got a lot of items. I filled up my entire inventory of stuff, and I have quite a few ideas now. So where I did take a car from over here, I went ahead and got a truck to be a produce truck. I thought that was just a cute little thing to throw in there. And then over here, just to fill in this little empty spot, I grabbed a random bike just to throw in here to make it look a little bit more lively. And then before I forget, I want to see if I could fit a spooky tree in here. I may not be able to. Oh, I can. All right, cool. So, well, that's awesome. I didn't think I was going to be able to. And now for this spot over here, I finally did come up with something. It's going to be a little bit different, but I think it'll work. So quickly, I am actually going to make all of this into brick. So I will come back as soon as I'm done doing that. And I'm just cutting in because my controller died. 1 second. Okay, so that was awkward. Now let's get back to this. Back to where we were. Okay, so now that we got all the brick pathing done, so what I plan to build over here is honestly just kind of like a little stall area, like where they can sell produce or whatever it may be. So I made a lot of different stalls that are selling different items. It can be like desserts or whatever it may be. I just thought it was a cute little idea that we could throw in this really awkward area, just because, well, you always end up with like a little area like this that doesn't have anything and you really don't know what to do. And honestly, a stall area is perfect for this. So that is what I'm gonna do. And I also grabbed, let me see, I think it's like a dessert case or something. I saw it just in my shed, and honestly I thought it looked kind of cool. And when do you get to use one of those? Now the real problem is trying to find it, but I just think this is super cute. I know it probably isn't the most fitting thing in this area, but I really don't care. I just think it looks cool, so I want to use it. And I got some more stalls that I can press down. And then over here, I'm gonna put some sort of fencing to kind of make it to where you guys can't come back here, because it looks a little bit rough. And I think I have another stall I can throw in there. Yep. So go ahead and place this one down too. Let me see. And I really like the way that these like stalls look. it looks like, I don't know, just like some sort of fair or something. Like if you live like in the country or something. I don't know. It looks really cool. So I'm glad that I used these. And I grabbed some different things. So actually, I'm going to put this one up here. I got a cornucopia. I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think someone would want to buy that. Then I grabbed some other desserts and stuff too, but there is a pumpkin patch right behind us. So I think that they could want to sell their produce over here for Halloween. So I'm going to drop 2 on here. And then over here, I got this like little pop thing. I forget what, yeah, table pop display to act like a little, like there's a sale or something going on. So I think that would look cool in that area. Let me see. Honestly, I think I ran out of room, so I didn't pick up all the little things I needed. So I am going to need to run back there. And then also, so this stuff over here looks really cool, so I don't want to take it down. Let me see. Honestly, I might cage it off using these, the plant partitions. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Cool. Okay. Be right back. I need to grab some more things. Grabbed a few more things. We can go ahead and try to finish up the rest of this area. Let me see. I grabbed another one of those like fences for over here. Now my main challenge is trying to find it. There we go. Go ahead and place that down. And that looks really good where it's at. And then I grabbed like some Turkey Day stuff too. I wanted to show you my cake first before I put it down. I grabbed some cakes. Let me see. Place item. Then we're gonna do the same thing. I grabbed another one. Those look the best. And then a Turkey Day item. I thought this was cute, and plus I haven't really used it that much, so I think it's fitting. Now, I don't know if this is gonna look good or not, but we're gonna see it. Grab one of these big tables here to fit, and I think that's pushing it. Let me see. Maybe if I remove this, it's still like the bistro table has a really weird hitbox, so it might not fit, but we are gonna find out if I can find out where it is at. Okay, must be blind. There it is. All right. You know what? We're gonna roll with that. I think there needs to be some height up in here, so we're gonna use that. And then I did grab some like little chairs and stuff, so the people that are selling them, well, have somewhere to sit. So we're gonna throw those down too. Let me see. There we go. Go ahead and pop that down right there. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. We can have it jutting outward. And then also, I don't typically use this brick pathing here, and it needs some stuff to cover it up. So we're gonna throw a leaf pile right there. Then also in this corner, I have another little chair. There we go. We can just toss that down right there, which is perfect. It doesn't have to be perfectly in line. I don't want it to be. I tell you what, it can honestly be like that to make it just look, I don't know, a little bit more filled in, I feel like. And honestly, I think this looks really good. Let me triple check my inventory to see if there's anything else I want to put down. Honestly, I think I did have some, oh, bottle crate, that's what it was. I wonder if we can put that right here. And then we can put, what does this look like? Why not? It can be a random assortment of items, because I don't know why. It looks cool. I think I can do another little, oh, this is kind of a cool idea. Let me see. I think I have another bottle crate in here. There it is. And we can put it right in front of there. And he can be, let's see. Does that go there? Nope, wrong thing. I think I have like a little pumpkin that you could put down. At least I thought I did. Spooky lantern, maybe? There you go. They're sitting down and carving a pumpkin. I think this is cute and it works, and it really helps fit, like make this area look a lot more full. Okay, so now what we have left to do is the haunted mansion, and then we are going to do our big wheat field, and then I finally think we can wrap up the fall portion of this island. Yeah, let me go order a lot of wheat fields. Alright everyone, so I am back now. I actually went ahead and caught everything that I needed and collected some fossils, and I went ahead and time traveled to complete our wheat field. But I didn't realize I time traveled at 5 something in the morning, and I'm pretty sure, I forget what it is. There's some sort of time where like the TV cuts out. It's like this, or there's like an alien abduction. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and talk to Blathers really quick and upgrade the museum. And it's kind of funny because I don't even know if I talked to him before. But this part right here, yeah, I have not talked to him. But this part is a little bit tedious, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit for everyone. And it was at this point I realized I only have 10 items. I thought I needed only 10. So I would need to go get at least 5 more, I guess either bugs, fish, or fossils. So I will cut back once I get those. Well, that was awkward. I just realized my mic was muted the whole time. But what I was going for here is kind of a rundown or like an abandoned museum, just like decorating for Halloween. I wanted there to be kind of just overkill on a lot of things. So I placed scaffolding around just to make it look like it was not completed. And another pillar on this backside here, just to emphasize that like it's, I don't know, just like more gray, because the colors that they use are like these really bright and like welcoming colors. I wanted to kind of darken it a little bit by adding these like gray like stone pillars to make it look a little bit more, well, ominous. I just kind of like how that looks. And these like big giant like tree things here, like these bushes, again, I think it adds to like the haunted museum look. And of course you can't go wrong with all the pumpkin and Halloween items you can place down. But like I was saying, because I was honestly not talking to anyone, I need to go grab another tree really quick and place it down right here. And then we can go ahead and work on our last thing, which will be our hayfield. So I'll be right back. Yeah, we are going to be spamming this whole field of wheat. And hopefully we don't need more than 40. Honestly, probably the biggest thing you have to do is unbox all of these, and that alone is a chore. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, but having to order everything, then unbox it. I really hope in the new game there is a way easier solution to that. But yeah, I am really excited to see how this turns out. I actually always wanted to do something like this where people have just spammed wheat everywhere. I always see it like on Pinterest and stuff, and I think it looks really cool. So I'm excited to see what this turns out. And honestly, this looks good enough. So what we're going to do now is we are going to place down some fencing around just to kind of cage it in a little bit. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. I kind of like how I space them out and kind of make it look like it's broken, because if you live near a rural area, they always have fences and things breaking, and then also like needing repair and stuff. So I think that is honestly a really good demonstration on how like real life, there's stuff always breaking, especially like on a farm. And I think this is going to look really, really cool. Honestly, I can bring this one out just a little bit further, because we're going to mix match this just a little bit. And plus we need to, because we're running out of fences. And plus it makes it look like it's like a caged in wheat field, which is what we want. And this vertical like board fence, I don't really get to use it that often. So when I get the chance to, I really like to use it. It looks really cool, especially like when it's paired up with other fences. And it doesn't have to line up perfectly by any means, just enough to get the picture that we're going for. And now that we got that look what we're going for, which looks really good, I did purposely leave this little square here just to put in, again, another little festive thing, just another Halloween thing right in the middle, which looks really cool. I really like how this turns out. Now, I randomly spaced them out opposed to putting them right beside each other, just because it gives it that effect to where like there's like actual like walking places where people have walked on before. And plus it's a lot easier doing it that way, and it does look really cool. And now that we're done, let's go ahead and do a tour on everything we built today, because it was a lot. And that wraps up today's video, our really long video on our remainder of our fall portion of the island. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. This honestly took me a very long time to make all this stuff. I kind of decided to do this on a limb, so I kind of had to compile everything I wanted to do together. So yeah, so look forward to the next video. We're going to make the other half. We're going to start, well, a holiday island. I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to turn out. I kind of like doing this. It's just kind of random and spontaneous. And honestly, it kind of sounds fun, kind of breaking up everything. And plus, we can be in the right season rather than doing fall and Christmas. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys don't want to miss out on any more Animal Crossing related content or whatever I may post, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time.